As the old saying goes, if you don't like the weather in Mississippi, just wait 10 minutes. And during that 10 minutes, an awful lot can happen. We're talking wind damage, fire, ice, and flooding. And we as Mississippians have become so adept at it, other states come to us for help. Isabel Davis with the unpredictable Mississippi weather.
When it comes to weather, Mississippi deals with a lot. The destruction left behind comes with a hefty price tag, but just like the weather, storms, and destruction, the people of Mississippi are also resilient.
Our job, as it always is in these storms, is to prepare for the worst case scenario, to pray for the best case scenario, and expect somewhere in between.
Many people don't see what Mississippi deals with during and after these events. The truth is, we see more than our fair share when it comes to severe weather.
We have that combination of Gulf moisture interacting with the dry air from the plain states, which produces tornadoes. So there's really no other part in the world that gets the amount of tornadoes and severe storms that we do. So that is unique to our part of the world.
And most storms with a significant impact are usually seen as a problem for another state. Take Hurricane Katrina, for example. Most people associate Katrina as a devastating storm for Louisiana, but it also hit Mississippi.
The worst part was what we had to deal with after Katrina. Many folks not having power for weeks.
Katrina was the fourth most intense Atlantic hurricane to make landfall in the United States. Almost 240 people killed in Mississippi, nearly 70 missing, and billions of dollars in damage, mostly homes and infrastructure. All 82 counties in the Magnolia State were declared disaster areas for federal assistance. So many without resources that we take for granted.
Everybody said, oh, what's the #1 resource in a big storm like that? What do you need? Water. Well, it was gas. Because I remember people lining up the night before Katrina on the rumor that the gas station was going to get gas and they'd sleep in their cars.
Resources would also become a problem in Rolling Fork. Mother Nature, yet again, demonstrating how destructive she can be.
We saw the debris ball. That was significant.
On March 24th, 2023, at 7:57 p.m., a large wedge-shaped tornado formed. People in its path say the Rolling Fork community had been wiped from the map.
Immediately knowing that town's probably decimated.
In 1 hour and 11 minutes, 17 people were killed.
He was calling for 6 to 7 ambulances. He needed 3 helo lift ambulances, helicopters, and he was in the parking lot of the John Deere dealership up there. If you've been there and seen that, that's where he triaged everybody.
The price tag for this catastrophe, $96,644,200.
Rebuilding a city, sewer lines, water lines, roads, that long haul you have to look at.
And then there's flooding. That's a different beast. Reports of flooding from the Pearl River into Jackson go back as far as the 19th century, more often than one would like.
So obviously it floods homes. People, their homes are destroyed, their property's destroyed, they have to move out, they have to be gone during reconstruction.
Efforts to improve flood control along the Pearl go back to the Civil War. Levees were eventually established during the 1960s. They helped reduce the frequency of the flooding, but not the devastation. Many people recall Easter Sunday of 1979.
Interstate 55 was underwater, so literally you couldn't travel through the community. Easter flood of 79 was the worst flood of record, and it was an enormous flood that basically, as I say, paralyzed this whole community, not just Jackson, but all the suburbs as well.
If that type of flooding happened today, projected costs would start at $2 billion. But if there's a silver lining, we've learned from every hurricane and every tornado, every earthquake and every flood.
We've had to adapt and we've had to react to big storms. I think we're pretty good at it.
So much so, we're the expert when it comes to helping other states with their natural disasters.
Texas got hit. We were sitting here ready to go. and somebody else picked up one of the missions that they had. Vermont's now calling for search and rescue. We've gone and helped Hawaii during the volcanoes. We did that, so it's Alaska as well.
We're warning you before the storm.
We can see the storms better than we ever have been able to see them, and 15, 20 minutes notice of these big tornadoes is commonplace today. I think that's life-saving.
Keeping you updated during the event.
Have a plan. Tell people your plan. Let them know what you're doing and know what they're doing.
And helping you with the recovery.